allowing me to share my story with you today. I want you to hear this story so that you know this could happen to your family at any time. I was an average American family, blue collar, hardworking, stay-at-home mom who taught values to my kids just like you did, and to your grandkids. This could happen to your family any day. I want you to see the consequence that landed on our family due to this administration's failure to uphold the current immigration laws. My name is Laura Wilkerson, and my husband and I live in Texas, just outside of Houston. It's a sanctuary city. Sanctuary. They'll never answer the question, sanctuary from whom and where do I sign up? Never had the answer to that question. Our youngest son, Joshua, left home for school. He was a senior in high school. He left on Tuesday, November the 16th, 2010. I assure you, I will never forget that day. It is ingrained in my head just like 911 is in yours. What I was doing, this was our attack by a foreign invader on American soil. It was an average day, but it turned into be one of the worst of our lives here on earth, one of the worst days. I watched Josh get in his truck and drive off to school. I watched him till he got to the end of the street and turned the corner, never knowing I would never have him back. Joshua was at school and a classmate asked him for a ride home. Joshua said sure. He was a compassionate kid. We taught him values, hard work, perseverance, honesty, kindness. He died doing exactly what we taught him to do, was show compassion and be kind to people. That classmate of Joshua's is now a killer. He was brought here illegally when he was 10 by his illegal parents from Belize. His parents still reside in our community, and his sister. 2 years after he was arrested, we get to sit in a court of law and listen to this killer from the witness stand tell with excitement exactly how he systematically tortured and murdered my son. This killer was a black belt in mixed martial art. Josh weighed 100 pounds in the body bag. He'd never been in a fight in his life. Just a sweet, quiet kid. He said his killing skills took over. His killing skills took over. These are killing skills that somehow his parents provided him in mixed martial arts. He was a black belt. He said he first hit Josh in the nose, breaking all of his bones in his nose and his nasal cavity. Next, he kicked Josh in the stomach so hard that Joshua's spleen was sliced in two. So Josh went to the ground. He took a closet rod and beat Josh in the head until that rod broke in 4 pieces. Josh still was trying to grasp for air, still trying to breathe. So the killer strangled him, let him go, strangled him again, let him go again until it was finally over and Josh got his last breath of air here. The killer cleaned up the scene. He tied up Joshua's body with about 16 rope loops around his neck, to the back of his hands, through his back belt loop, and through his feet so that he could put Josh here and carry him on him. He put him in the back seat of my truck. He got Joshua's wallet, took $2 out, went and bought gasoline, went to a field, put Josh there. The picture I remember from the court is Josh was in a fetal position. He looked like he just looked so much like a child. He poured gas on him and set him on fire. This preventable tragedy is not unique to my family. Day after day, family after family, it's happening on a regular basis. You will not hear about it on media. They do not want you to know this is happening. They want one world, open borders, welcome everybody.
Make sure you put this on TV. Put it on TV.
Members at the highest level, we have testified before the Senate, before Congress. Members at the highest level of this administration know it's happening. They just don't want you to know. As average citizens, we're not lining their pockets, and so they don't really care what happens to you or I. They care more about illegal aliens than they do American citizens, more about cheap labor than Americans, more about a vote than American families. My family is permanently separated on this earth. I can't go see Josh in jail. Sometimes I wish so bad he'd have been the one and I could still visit him. That's sad to say, but that's the truth of it. Thank God for Maria Espinoza at the Remembrance Project. She has helped our families have a voice in getting our help out because nobody in the administration wants to have our voices heard. They want to silence us, and they're all about illegals in this country.
Oh!
Paul Ryan is a part of the problem. We went to his house a few weeks ago and tried to talk to him, myself and 3 other mothers, and he gets out in his secure vehicle and flees the scene. He doesn't have 5 minutes to come out and say, hello, what do you want to say to me? What's your name? Absolutely nothing. He fled.
He's a coward!
Paul Ryan has either lost his sense of common courtesy, he's too comfortable, 18 years of doing nothing. He's either lost that sense of common courtesy or he does not care a bit. Remember when you vote for Paul Nealon that he will be part of the solution. He will listen to you. He will solve issues for my American family just like he will for yours. It is time to tell Paul Ryan no more. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Agnes Gibney, and I am too a part of the Remembrance Project, and I'm honored to be a part of the Remembrance Project, but sad, because that means somebody in my family had to be killed by an illegal alien. My family legally immigrated into the United States. We did it the right way. We followed all our laws. We did everything the country expected us to do to come here legally with an alien card, with a green card, what they call it. It took my family 13 years to legally immigrate into the United States. It's hard to accept that my only son, Ronald, was murdered by an illegal alien in April of 2002. After the shooting, he fled to Mexico. That was very easy. The sad thing is, in 4 years, he'll be let free, and he'll be amongst us. And God forbids he kills one of your children. So you too can go through a lifetime of grief and pain, a life sentence, I say. It's hard to accept that our government did not follow our simple immigration laws. You come here illegally, you are deported. That's simple. If that would have been done, my son would still be alive with me, with his 2 children, with our family. I have a lifetime of pain, like I said, a lifetime of grief that I don't wish upon any of you, not even in the individual that killed my son. But Paul Ryan, like she said, he left in our faces as we're laying our posters or pictures of our children at his doorstep.
Coward!
And he took off.
Coward!
He couldn't give us 5 minutes of his time to wish us his condolences. The government doesn't want to hear our problems that's created by the illegal immigration, and that has to stop.
That's right.
That's why I support Paul Nealon. He's a compassionate man, caring man, and he will secure our borders so none of you will have to go through what we go through on a daily basis and have to live with forever.